Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss SSC JE 2020 solution. This is part 2 of this video series. Exam date was 27th October 2020, shift 1. In my previous video, already discussed up to question number 110. So question number 111 onwards, we will discuss in this video. Question is the property of a fluid which offers resistance to the movement of one layer of fluid over another layer of fluid is called as. It is the definition of viscosity. Direct question. Viscosity is a property that represents the internal resistance of a fluid to motion or fluidity. Or another definition is viscosity is the property of fluid by virtue of which fluid molecules attract each other. Then option number B, specific weight. Specific weight with the weight of a unit volume of substance is called as specific weight or weight density. Specific weight equal to rho into G, unit also important, Newton per meter cube. Then next question, in case of reciprocating compressors, irreversibility is due to which of the following reasons? In reciprocating compressor, due to pressure drop and heat transfer? No. Only due to heat transfer. Due to flow of refrigerant at low viscosity, due to pressure rise across valves. Little bit critical because here fraction and other things not mentioned. So this one possible. Question number A, possible. Because of friction you will get some pressure drop, and heat also, because of friction heat will generate. So A is the best option. Because in any of the options friction word is not available, so A is the answer. Due to friction irreversibility is there, and because of friction pressure drops occurs and heat transfer, heat also generates, and that heat generation also internal heat generation. The next question, if the Reynolds number in a pipe is less than dash, then the flow is said to be laminar. Direct question. Pipe flow, this is pipe flow. So pipe flow already discussed. Pipe flow and open channel flow. In case of laminar, RE should be less than or equal to 2000. Reynolds number should be less than or equal to 2000, and in case of open channel flow for laminar case, Reynolds number should be less than or equal to 500. Then transitional flow, Reynolds number, it should greater than 2000 in case of pipe and less than 4000. In case of open channel flow, Reynolds number should be between 500 to 1000. And for turbulent flow, Reynolds number should be greater than 4000. And in case of open channel flow, Reynolds number greater than 1000. Both are important. Both you have to remember. In this case, flow should be laminar. So pipe flow, laminar, Reynolds number should be greater than, less than or equal to 2000. A is your correct answer. A dash is a device used for measuring the rate of flow of a fluid flowing through a pipe. A rate of flow, measurement. Devices are venturimeter, then your flow nozzle, orifice meter, then bend meter, rotameter, pitot tube also you can measure, but directly in pitot tube you will get your stagnation pressure, P stagnation. Then from P stagnation you can calculate velocity, and if area is known to you, then you can calculate rate of flow or discharge. So from options we will check. A dash is a device for measuring rate of flow. Manometer, barometer, benchurimeter. Yes, benchurimeter is available, so benchurimeter is the answer. Q ideal. In case of benchurimeter, A1 A2 root over of 2GH divided by A1 square minus A2 square whole root over. H is your piezometric head difference, and H also you can calculate like this. X is the deflection or difference, manometric deflection. SM is the specific gravity of manometric fluid, and S is the specific gravity of flowing fluid minus 1. This is the formula. This formula also important. They may ask. This formula is more important in case of SSC JE, and this one if they will ask problem, but SSC JE they won't ask this type of problems. Next question, if the motion of any of the movable links result in the definite motion of the others, the linkage is known as. So it consists of many movable links and definite motion is present. So definite motion means it's a mechanism. Structure you will not get motion, or the locked system also not possible, superstructure also not possible. Only option A is possible. And mechanism definition is if a number of bodies or links assembled in such a way that the motion of one link causes, or if you constant one link and definite motion, give definite motion to other link, and you will get a, see here definite motion is, or in a simple way we will take an example. Piston, four links we will take. Link 1, link 2, link 3 and link 4. If link 2 will reciprocate, then definitely link 4 will rotate. Motion of any of the movable links means if you give motion to link 2, then you will get a definite motion of link 4. Definite motion of the others, or link 4. This is the example of slider crank mechanism. The ratio of specific heat at constant pressure to the specific heat at constant volume for a monoatomic gas. Both you have to remember, monoatomic gas and diatomic gas. Specific heat at constant pressure, Cp, divided by specific heat at constant volume. Cp by Cv equal to gamma, or your adiabatic index. And gamma depends on molecular structure of a gas, and Cp/Cv of ideal gas depends only on gamma and your R value, independent of temperature and pressure. And for monoatomic gas, gamma equal to 5 by 3 or 1.6, and for diatomic gas, example is air, it's 7 by 5, 1.4. Both are important. So monoatomic gas 1.6, D is your correct answer. Next question, clearance ratio. Clearance ratio if we will take a piston cylinder arrangement, if it is a piston, this is your piston's maximum position. Then you will get here clearance volume or VC, stroke volume VS, clearance ratio. Clearance ratio is the ratio of your clearance volume divided by stroke volume. So from option we will check VC by VS, total volume, swept volume by clearance volume divided by swept volume. So C is your correct answer. VC by VS, clearance volume VC, swept volume VS. Question: if the Morse test is used to determine Morse test in case of multi-cylinder engine, we used to get the frictional power. So from option frictional power, D is the correct answer. Next question: the work output from the turbine in case of Rankine cycle is given as. So we will draw the Rankine cycle first. HS diagram we will draw. HS diagram, one side steeper, then next side flatter. We'll change the color. Constant pressure line. One to two pump, then 2 to 3 boiler heat addition, 3 to 4 turbine, 4 to 1 condenser. Heat rejection in condenser, you will get work in turbine, heat addition in boiler, or Q supplied, Q rejected in condenser. Then work is given to the system, pump work or your heat pump. In this question they asked for turbine. WT or work of turbine is H3 minus H4. Enthalpy at 0.3 and enthalpy at 0.4. H3 minus H4. H3 is inlet of turbine enthalpy. Then H4 is outlet turbine enthalpy. So turbine work is H3 minus H4. Reversible adiabatic expansion in steam turbine or isentropic process. S3 equal to S4, isentropic process. This one also important. W net, how much you will get? Turbine work minus pump work. And steam rate, they may ask 1 by W net. Once in gate also they ask this question. Include unit also you have to remember. This is steam rate. Then heat rate. Heat supplied by net work. QS in case of boiler, W divided by net work done. Or net work done, you can write turbine work minus pump work. Rankine cycle efficiency work done by heat supplied or W net by heat supplied in boiler. Your answer is A option. Enthalpy change between inlet and outlet. H3 is your inlet enthalpy and H4 is outlet enthalpy. This one H3, H4, H3 minus H4. Next question, the evaporating cooling system is suitable under moderately hot and humid condition, cold and dry condition, cold and humid condition, hot and dry condition. D is your correct answer. Evaporative cooling in case of hot and dry condition. Next question, a graphical method of determining the normal tangential and resultant stresses on an oblique plane. Mohr circle is your correct answer. Tau xy or your tangential stress versus your normal stress. You will get pinfall stresses sigma 1 and sigma 2. Then this coordinates is your normal stress sigma x and tangential stress tau xy. This is your 2 theta. If you take a oblique plane, to cut the body like this, and 3 theta A, B, C, sigma x is your normal stress and tau xy is your tangential stress. You will get your points AC and AB here. This one your center. So if you draw the Mohr circle, you will get a tangential stress, normal stress and your resultant stress. Next question, the upward force equal to the weight of fluid displaced by the body is called as upward force. It's buoyancy force. FB is your buoyancy force. If you take an example, take a container like this. A body is like this. Inside a fluid. So you will get pressure. Pressure is normal to the body, always compressive force. So you will get P1 here. And we know P is a rho GH. If this distance is x, this distance is y, or your height of the body. Bottom also you will get compressive force P2. P1 is rho GH. So P1 rho G, density is same density, fluid density. Rho GH is your x. P2 is rho G x plus y. Height is x plus y, total height. So net hydrostatic force or buoyancy or net hydrostatic force here P2A area minus P1A. and it's upward. P2 minus P1 A upward rho G, your height, y plus x minus x area, then you will get rho G y into A, y, then area of cross section A. So height into area of cross section is your volume of fluid displaced. We'll write volume of fluid displaced, rho G into volume of fluid displaced, and this is upward. This is equal to a force of buoyancy, upward force. So from option, the upward force equal to the weight of fluid displaced. Upward force, it's equal to volume of fluid displaced into rho G. This is your weight. Weight, this density is not the density of body, this is density of fluid density, rho. B is your correct answer, buoyancy. Next question, in a boiler, one or more plates are bent into cylindrical form and riveted or welded together. This is called as grate, is the cast iron structure. Then cell, mounting, not possible. Refractory also, not possible. Cell is the correct answer. That in case of small boilers like a rice mill, sugar mill, and drum also, you can take it as a cell. Drum shape is like this. Then here you will get, in this area you will get welding, and here in this area also you will get welding, weld area, in case of drum. First you have to bend it in press up, then you have to weld 3 parts. This one also you have to split, 1, 2, 3, 4, means it will come like this. One more. These 2 parts you have to joint. This one part 1 and part 2. Then part 3 and part 4 you have to joint. This is called as drum. And in case of small boilers, you will get riveted structure like your sugar mill, rice mill. In fire tube boiler, small boiler, locomotive boiler also, you may get this type of structure, riveted or welded. But in case of drums, weld is not possible, rivet is not possible, weld you have to do. And for this drum, best welding method is submerged arc welding.